Now let us find the HCF of two numbers using the long division method. Let us see how we can do that. So we need to find the HCF of 36 and 70. We need to do it using the long division method. How do we do that? So first I need to divide the bigger number by the smaller number. The bigger number here is 70. So I need to divide 70 by 36. So 70 has to be divided by 36. 36 goes into 70 how many times? One time. So 1, 36 into 1 is 36 and I need to subtract it. If you subtract it, you get a 4 here and a 3 here. So you get 1 as the quotient and 34 as the remainder. Now what do we need to do? I have got a remainder 34. So in long division method, I need to divide further. But what do I divide with what? So this remainder, which is 34, now becomes the divisor. That is, this number will now divide. But what will it divide? Or what will be the dividend? The divisor of the previous step, which is 36. So 34 now needs to divide 36. 34 goes into 36 one time and I subtract it to get the remainder 2. So this is what I have. Now once again I have a remainder 2. This remainder 2 will now become the divisor. So this is now the divisor. And this divisor will divide the divisor of the previous step, which is 34. Now 2 into 1 is 2. I have 1 as the remainder. But remember, this 4 is also left. So this is 14. 2 into 7 is 14. And I get 0 as the remainder. So this is what I have. 2 into 17 is 34 and the remainder is 0. Now do I need to divide further? No, because I cannot divide by 0. So I stop when I get the remainder 0. And what is the HCF? The HCF is the divisor of the last step. Which is the divisor of the last step? 2. So 2 is the divisor of the last step, which is the HCF of 36 and 70. So the HCF of 36 and 70 is 2. So this is how I can find the HCF of two numbers using the long division method. But there is one place where you need to be very careful. So there is a common mistake which at times happens when we use this method. So when I divide 34 by 2, I have 1 here. So 2 goes into 3 one time. So 2 into 1 is 2 and I subtract it to get this 1 and this 4 is taken down. Now at times we think that this 14 is the remainder of this division. So we treat this 14 as the divisor because the remainder becomes the divisor of the next step. So we think that it is the remainder. So we make it the divisor. We bring this 2 here and try to divide this 2 by 14. But what are we doing wrong over here? This 14 is actually not the remainder of this division. We need to divide it further. Why? Because we have just taken down this 4. So now I need to divide this 14 by 2. I need to check how many times does 2 go into 14. It goes 7 times. So 2 into 7 is 14. Now I need to subtract to find the remainder, which is actually 0. So when do you know that you are doing something wrong? See the remainder, it is 14, and the divisor, it is 2. Is it possible that the remainder is greater than the divisor? It can never happen. If you have 14 here, which is greater than 2, that means 2 will go into 14 at least one time. So I need to divide this by 2. So the remainder can never be greater than the divisor. This means that when we thought that 14 was the remainder, that was the mistake that we were doing. So you need to be very careful while using the long division method. So now can you find the HCF of 56 and 98 using the long division method? So once again, I need to divide the larger number by the smaller number. So over here the larger number is 98 and I need to divide 98 by 56. Now how many times does 56 go into 98? One time. So 56 into 1 is 56 and I need to subtract it. When I subtract it, I get 2 here and 4 here. So the remainder is 42 and the quotient is 1, which is what I have. Now this remainder becomes the divisor and this divisor, which is 56, becomes the dividend. And how many times does 42 go into 56? One time. So I write a 1 here and I subtract 42 to get the remainder 14. This is what I have. Now once again this 14 will become the divisor and 42 will become the dividend. And now how many times does 14 go into 42? 3 times. So 3 into 14 is 42 and the remainder is 0. So this is what I have and I stop here. So when I get no remainder or 0 remainder, I stop. And what is the HCF of 56 and 98? It is the divisor of the last step. What is the divisor of the last step? This is my last step or the last division and the divisor is 14. So the HCF of 56 and 98 is 14. It is 14. So you can find the HCF of any two numbers using this long division method. So take up different numbers and practice finding their HCF using this method. If you like this video, then subscribe to our channel. You can also register for free at deltastep.com to get all the learning resources as per CBSE, ICSE, IB, Cambridge or any other curriculum. Over 5,000 amazing lectures on maths, science, English and social science. Our unique interactive video technology keeps you engaged and our iDictionary feature allows you to quickly revise any concept. Master each topic at your own pace with our adaptive practice technology and 1 million plus questions. Get instant answers and detailed solutions. Be exam ready by taking unlimited mock tests, performance analysis along with actionable feedback, personal tutors to resolve the slightest of your doubts. And that's not all. You can also win exciting prizes like PlayStations, iPads, watches and many more along with certificates through our Earn As You Learn program. So at deltastep.com, learning is not just fun and easy, it is rewarding too. So register for free now.